Hello and welcome to this video where I talk all about the case study that I've built. Now for this case study, I've been using a warm audience outreach, so some people that I already know in my industry, in this specific case in the industry of tour operators, and I've had a few contacts from before, so I just reached out with a simple proposal of building an AI agent for them. Now the main issue here, or the main challenge that I faced, was actually building an AI agent or coming up with an AI agent that they would find helpful, because most of them are not knowledgeable about what an AI agent can do. So I had to do my own research in finding out which AI agent opportunity is the best for tour operators. Now the way I approach this is I used Claude AI and ChatGPT in order to do a deep research. Now, as most of you know, there's an option for deep research in both of these tools. And I inputted a prompt, something like, I'm looking for the biggest pain points that tour operators are facing in terms of some technical difficulties and workflow difficulties that take up much of their time. And some of these challenges and issues that they face, how can they be linked to an AI agent that can maybe resolve or help them solve this issue? Now, this was both ChatGPT and Claude had like a 15 to 20 minute thought process, and I guess research process, where they went like through 500 websites or more. And anyway, the output was about 10 AI agent proposals that tour operators can build or can resolve some of their main pain points. Most of this resolve around customer support or just customer interaction or CRM systems and things like this. So basically what I did is I focused on a AI itinerary builder, or customized AI itinerary builder generator actually. And this one is something that I was able to build from my past experience. So what I've been learning for the past few months, and it's not a complicated process, but it really increases the customer satisfaction and helps improve the conversion rate for the tour operators. Now I will show you exact details of everything that I've did once I get into the video, but for now I just wanted to let you know what is it all about. And also I will show you exactly, as I said in my first video, the full transparency of showing the exact tools, the exact prompts, and everything that I've been building in order to get a case study up and running. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so this is the interface. This is the interface of the AI agent. This is the back end of the AI agent. I know it's very simple. It's not those flashy AI automations that you see on YouTube, but it works, and this is just a showcase. This is, if this was fully implemented in a company, and this is not also done like a month or 2 months ago. So now I'm also a bit more experienced in how I would build it, but this is a showcase of how I can quickly build it for any tour operator, just to give them an example of what this agent can do and how it actually looks when it's in use. Anyway, so the goal is the potential traveler or customer fulfills a intake form like this one that you see on the screen. Once they give some of their tour preferences and things like this, then they get an email with a specific and custom recommendation for them. But this recommendation is based on the exact tours that the company offers. So if the person says, I want to go to Japan in summer, and this client of mine or the tour operator does not have any tours for Japan in summer, it can offer the first alternative, or it can give him some additional options, or to have a call and to talk directly to the client and see if there's a possibility of creating a custom itinerary. Now I'm gonna go through the application real quick. So this is just a bit about myself. So just capturing the basic information. What's the occasion from the trip? I'm gonna say a honeymoon. The preferred departure time, I'm gonna say winter 2025, which is almost now. Are the dates flexible? No. Departure city, JFK, doesn't matter. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to the next step. Now this is my preferred destination. Now I said I want to have a honeymoon in winter of this year. I'm gonna say I want to go to, let's say, Ireland. Preferred accommodation type is, just a hotel, for example. Doesn't matter. My trip priorities are relaxing and some cultural experiences, and also I'm open for adventures. My budget range in this case is, I'm gonna say 8 to 12,000, And here, when I click this, it says, yes, I'd like to receive a free email course personalized to my travel preferences. This is another AI automation that I built, which is basically all these inputs that this agent now will have from me, where I want to go, when, what are my priorities, what is my budget. I'm going to receive a 4-part email course about traveling to Ireland, like things that you should see, some adventurous things, some things regarding relaxation. So these kind of things are going to give the tour operator or my client kind of a bigger, how do you say, statement, as if they're the expert in their industry and they're the expert in this field. So once the customer has these kind of email courses and the value provided, then they're gonna feel more comfortable booking with this tour operator. It makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, it's really good. Anyway, this is the form submitted successfully, just a simple automation. Now, going into the back end of this. Okay, I'm gonna go firstly with the intake form that I built in Lovable. This is the full script that I sent. And this full script is primarily based on just explaining to ChatGPT what I've built, what I want to have. And then ChatGPT kind of structured it in a more simple and better way. So anyway, I just gave him the inputs and the outputs, what I want to have, for example, what I want to have as destinations, and all of these destinations and everything is based on what the actual tour operator offers. So if the tour operator offers different countries or less countries, this will all be kind of structured to that sense. And of course, this helps with filtering out the audience. And yeah, basically this is the whole script, as you can see here. Lovable does its stuff. Then I did some change this, change that, some small changes, and this is the final product that you just saw. So there's not much complexity there. Again, in my Discord community, I can send all the prompts and everything that I did for free. And now I'm gonna go into the agent itself. So agent is webhook, so it just hooks the web from the intake form. Agent is not the webhook, it's the trigger is the webhook, sorry. Then it reads the sheet. Basically in the sheet it has just all the different information on the tours and what they offer, aggregates the data, sends it to the AI agent. Okay, maybe I should have a recent execution, so that I can look at it. Okay, whatever. And here it reads the offering and the tours that the company has. It doesn't have to do this. As I said, I built this a month ago, more than a month ago. So now I will not build it exactly in this way. It aggregates this and then sends it to the AI agent. Now the AI agent is a detailed prompt. So this is the prompt. You will receive custom inquiries detailing their specific travel preferences, and you'll compare these inquiries against the tour details provided in a structured Google Sheet with the following columns. So this is the tour information that there are in the Google Sheet, and the following is the information submitted by the customer. So basically this is the intake form that I've just submitted. So I think there should be information. Yeah, wait, let me just, and this is the system message. I think it's also a bit in depth. So it gives it a role, it gives it a task, no suitable match. If the customer preferences are significantly different from available options, find the closest match with regards to some other factors, such as if he wants to do golfing, still try to find the most suitable tour for that, which is kind of trying to get the most out of every customer, because every customer is probably very specific in what they want, and trying to kind of customize it, but still follow a certain framework that the client is offering. So anyway, this is the agent, and then it uses the AI chat model, and this is the output that it provides. Then the code node, it just used Cloud AI to kind of parse this and turn it into JSON and whatnot, just to have it a bit more structured. Simple Gmail node, just send it per Gmail. It's a simple automation. And now I'm just gonna show you the email that I got from this, for example. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah. Anyway, it starts off with a joke, so it's kind of just to have it a bit relaxed in a sense. Anyway, this is the email that it sends. This is the top pick. It's golf in Ireland for September 2025. Now it's already past September 2025 because this automation was built, as I said, a few months ago. But anyway, this is the information, then the itinerary, then the full details are here. Then you go to the link, it sends you to the full details, and then it gives you a review, like why travelers love us. And then the next steps is basically, just booking a call or browsing some different tours if you're not interested. Anyway, the next actual step is just closing this person. So this person would, in this case, book a call, and then the client or the tour operator sales team will then close this client. Okay, so now let me get into the final section of the AI agent, which is the, one second. Yeah, here we go. Which is the lead qualification. So what I also added in is a very simple lead qualification. Now I know these YouTubers tend to make a 50 node N8N automation for lead qualification. For me, it was just the open AI model, the AI tool node that just says you're a lead qualifier specializing for Ingenious Travel, which is a company that we built this for, premium travel company, blah, blah, blah. This is the customer data. This is the scoring criteria. So the most important thing is the budget. If they have a high budget, give them more points. If the group size is bigger, give them more points. If they're flexible, give them points. The trip occasion is almost, not very relevant. And then the destination or the premium level, it's also some sections that can affect it. Now let's look at now when this is done, it uploads it to the Airtable. So the Airtable node, again, in my Discord community, I can upload this full automation for free if you're interested. Now this is the Airtable node. So this is the most recent one that I just did. So this uploads all the data into the Airtable. The lead score is 68 and the lead quality is warm. So it can be hot, warm, or good. There's a reasoning behind it why they gave a certain score. So the customer has a decent budget and is traveling with a partner. They're planning a trip for honeymoon, which is a priority in our scoring criteria. However, they have not shown flexibility, which reduces their score. So as you remember, in the automation, in the input form, I did not input a exact scoring. I did not input a flexibility that I'm not flexible because it's an anniversary. So I kind of cannot really change my anniversary date. And the priority is medium in this case. So the recommended action for the client is to follow me up per email. This is the just information when it was sent. For example, this again, all of these are kind of just a testing information here. So this is not real information, but this is how it would look in general. So for example, this one is hot and the priority is high. And the recommended action for the tour operator is to call immediately for lead nurturing. One second. Open this up. Lead nurturing for the premium packages. So here's the explanation. Harry submitted a substantial budget of 8 to 12,000, scoring a maximum in that category. He is also flexible with regarding dates. Although the group size and trip occasion does not score very high, his interest in Central Europe adds a destination. As a destination adds a few more points to the overall score, plus a priority given to cruise ship. Okay, this is so very interesting explanation on why it gave it the score that it has. And it recommends or suggests my client or the tour operator to kind of call him as soon as possible because this is a potential sale. And this is how many days it was since it was sent. So you can see quite a few days since this automation was built. Now this is the CRM data. This is just the answers from the from each of the applicants. So just their name, email, and everything that they inputted in the intake form. This is the scheduled emails, just what has been sent, and the email course that is also being sent out. Now this is the email course tracking. Just the course content. Now if I go to the interfaces section, I built this again also using AI prompting in Airtable. So this is the application submission overview. This gives you a total, basically everything, what the total applications were submitted, the average group size, popular destination, everything based on the tables that you see previously. And the lead qualification dashboard is also, just overview of the lead qualification. Now I know it might look maybe complicated. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. To me, it looks a bit complicated in the beginning. But anyway, what I did is just using the section here for Omni, or however their AI is called, and just telling them, listen, I have all of this data. Can you build me some interfaces for this data? And then it analyzes everything and then just builds you the interface. It's literally just 2 steps. That's basically it for the automation. Again, this is the email, that's the Airtable. Now I'm gonna go into the final product, which is the, one second. Now this is the case study presentation. This is what I actually sent out to the clients or to those who are interested in this, who I sent the email to in this niche, in the tour operator niche, in the travel niche. This is what I sent them to present them this AI agent. Anyway, this whole website is also built in Lovable. And for the prompt in Lovable, I just told him, okay, before this, I explained what this AI agent does, like I did to you. Now I told him create a detailed prompt for Lovable. Just follow the colors and, leave some space for screenshots. And then he gave me this whole prompt for Lovable, which I basically just copy and pasted. Just added in the Loom video. So this is the whole prompt. It's a bit long, so I'm not gonna go through it basically, but yeah, it gives it a lot of information, what to present, what to not present. You can pause the video at any section, just see it, and again, I can copy it all in my Discord community. Now, if I go into the website itself, this is the video. This is a Loom screen share of going through the agent and through the interface and how it works, how it sends out. It's a 2-minute video, barely fits in 2 minutes. I don't know how I fitted that. Anyway, this whole website was built by, and this is the link to my website, and this whole landing page was built by Lovable. I think it looks fairly simple and really nice. So it has some interfaces from first contact to qualify leads in 2 minutes, why it works, just some benefits. And then I told it also to build an ROI and savings calculator. Man, this is, when I look at it, it's really amazing. Anyway, the tour operator's inputs here, how many leads per month he's getting. Let's say he's getting just 200 leads per month. The current conversion rate of these leads is maybe, 2%. But the average booking value for him is like maybe 10,000 or let's say 5,000, because most of these people have expensive tour packages. Now, the expected conversion uplift, I've told them to be a fixed 20% increase of this 2%. So this 2% will be increased by 20%, not go to 20%, but increase by 20%. And the team hours per week on drafting and follow-ups and communication, I'm going to say it's going to be 25 hours per week. And this is the result that it gives me. So this is how many more bookings they can get per month. So 0.8, the revenue increase. The labor savings that they have. So basically based on this 25 hours and based on the hourly rate of $40 per hour, this is the net gain per month. This is the monthly ROI, and this is the 12-month net. And the break-even days is 5 days. This is based on 30% of the incremental revenue cost of implementation. So this means, just in simple terms, that I will charge 30% on this incremental revenue increase for building out this automation. And yeah, that's basically it. This is the case study snapshot. It explains how it affected and benefited the company. This is the screenshot of the dashboard that I just showed you. Some text over here, like the benefits and the use case, how you can use this, or how you can use the lead qualification overview. Yeah, and the next step is, so this is what you would get, for example, if you were to implement this in your own system. This is all kind of benefits. And then finally, the Calendly link to book a call with us. So this book your demo. And that's basically, this is also send us a message per email. So this is it, basically. It's a long video, I know, but I really try to explain everything that I did. And as I said in the first video, I really want to be as transparent as possible to actually show everything that I'm doing without making a presentation, but actually showing what is behind the scenes and what is in the backend and what is in the front end, what I see and what I'm offering to other people. So make sure to check out the LinkedIn outreach, because this is where I will also explain how I send this out to potential customers or clients. And it's very simple to send because I don't have to customize it. I can just copy this link and send it out, and it's full of value because they have the ROI calculator, that they have the case study results or the snapshot. They also have a demo video, so it's all of this in one click, so you can send it to as many people as possible. I can even send it publicly, but I try to keep it a bit secret, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next part. I just remember to subscribe and join the Discord community. Thank you, and bye bye.